welcome to a brand new episode of Sequel Rights, the podcast where we take a look at the franchises that make you go, they made how many of those? How many of those? And we give each and every sequel a fair trial. My name is Justin Camps, and I'm here with
Elizabeth Helly
and
Tyler Hymanson.
And we are back this week, continuing our march towards the brand new Zach Cregger directed Resident Evil film coming out September 18th. And this week, we are talking about the live-action Netflix series, Resident Evil. That's the name. 2022. Yep,
2022.
2022.
See if you can spot it during the course of this if there are several characters that are talking to people on screens because they're filming during COVID.
Yeah. Yes. That's one of the things with this one. But yeah, we're happy you guys are joining us this week. But before we get too far into things, Eliz, where can people reach out?
Yes, send us email at sequelrights@gmail.com or find us on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Sequel Rights.
And sign up for our drug trials. I mean, rate and review wherever you're listening. 5 stars goes a long way to finding your own joy.
Do you have the joy down in your heart, Tyler? Public domain, by the way.
Well, yep.
Well, I mean, that was one of the things I was going to ask you.
Speaking of silly songs, if you enjoy our AI songs, you can check them out on Spotify, iTunes, wherever, YouTube, wherever you listen to them. Like to listen to them. They come out every Friday after our episodes premiere. And there's another one this week too. It'll be fun. And one last thing before we get into the show here, I just want to say full disclosure that I worked on heavily on this Netflix series. In fact, I was the credited music supervisor on the show. I guess I just wanted to let you guys know that ahead of time.
Yeah.
I will say that this is one that I was like extremely excited to get this job and be having landed this, and because I love the video game so much, and obviously we're talking about every single property here, media property adjacent to the games, and it was just really fun to work on, and I'm excited to talk about it with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you working on it is the reason that I watched it when it came out.
That's fair.
Because we've established that I am an incredibly good friend and that I watch every single thing. But is this the first time that we've actually covered something that you worked on?
I think so.
Wow.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
What episode number is this?
319.
319. That's insane.
That's all right.
Just a shout out if you have Netflix and you're watching this and you want to watch something else that our dear pal Justin worked on, Death by Lightning.
Oh, yeah.
I was
So
going to say
good.
Bridgerton.
Yeah, well, that too, Bridgerton. But yeah, Death by Lightning.
Everyone knows Bridgerton.
Everyone knows Bridgerton.
Yeah, all right.
We gotta.
Yeah, Death by Lightning, fantastic.
We gotta pump up these shows that-
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's getting
check
lots of
that out.
awards love.
Yeah,
It
go
is?
check that out.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, some awards and nominations at the Emmys. Yeah, so it's that's another one I had a great time working on. Great people on that show. All right, without further ado, let's get into Resident Evil, Netflix live action TV show, 2022.
They said the world would end in 2036. But they were wrong. The world ended a long time ago.
Umbrella, a company besieged by scandal, is now trying to reinvent itself.
The old Umbrella made mistakes. The things we're working on today, they're gonna change the world.
We have a problem. The drug contains the T-virus. The T-virus can make monsters.
Billions will die. Everyone keep your mouth shut.
Fuck it.
Sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a good time.
I heard a
you didn't,
chainsaw.
You
in
didn't
there.
supervise the trailer.
No.
Okay.
I usually don't have anything to do with the trailers.
Yeah.
They sometimes will ask, like, the marketing department will be like, what type of music are you guys using on the show? So we can get the vibe or whatever. That's about the extent. And sometimes I'll send them a playlist of, like, what the songs are, but that's about it.
Okay. So how do you want to do this? You want to go by like episodes or storylines or?
Yeah. Or, I don't know if I'll have enough or we'll have enough to talk about, like, go episode by episode.
I have like 2 things to say per episode. But
Okay.
I did write it down by episode.
Okay.
But we don't have to. We
can do that. I kind of like, I watched it a bunch when I was working on it. So I
Obviously.
went back and like rewatched the song spots and like I rewatched the full first episode, full last episode because, my memory was a little hazy.
Yeah.
So I might not remember all the details.
No. So let's say overall the premise of this.
Yes.
So Raccoon City OG has already taken place sometime in the past. But this is not actually connected to any of that shit. It's supposed to be its own new universe. And ostensibly connected to games.
Well, but there is Raccoon City in this.
Yeah. I know,
it's-
but like its own, it's not in the universe of the movies.
Right,
or
right.
the
No.
animated movies.
Correct.
It's supposed to take place in a world where like the stuff from the games happened, and this is a new story. Post that.
So there's now a new Raccoon City in the film-friendly, wonderful land of South Africa.
That's right.
Thank God they just admit that it's South Africa because
Yeah.
I cannot stand it. But
Right next to the water park for Free Willy 5.
yes,
Mindy Irwin's there.
Which, by the way, I looked up where that is to see if I could visit it when I went to South Africa, and there's basically like no actual like water park there anymore, but it's like kind of like just a big like cement kind of amphitheater type park thing on the water, and it was not near where I was, and it did not seem worth going, sadly.
You can see the same thing on the drive to Vegas, and you did.
Yeah. And also, it was part of it is now a nude beach. So I was like,
good.
maybe not.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
a different type of Willy is free there.
yeah. So we're in South Africa.
Sorry, I had to do it. I had to.
The year in the South Africa part is 2036. And as she said in that trailer, the world is not ended. However, it is ended because Disneyland is gone. It's the future.
Wait. I have a clip of that.
Oh.
Disneyland.
What's that?
Oh, it was a pretty fun place.
Wah, wah, wah. So that's
Actually-
the grown up. Yeah, that's 20. Sorry, I messed up.
Yeah,
2022
I was gonna
is
say,
new
yeah.
Raccoon
Yes.
City.
Yes, New Raccoon City is in present day 2022 at the time. Yeah.
And Wesker, who is black this time.
And Blade.
Yes, he does. Well, yeah, he looks exactly like Blade. Not
Lance
right
Reddick.
now. Not at this point. But yeah, he's moved to New Raccoon City with his 2 daughters who
Jade and Billy.
do not look alike. Yep. Even though they supposedly both share his DNA and are from 2 different surrogate donor egg moms.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But one of them is black and the other is Filipino with no trace of black anywhere. But whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like it wouldn't have been such a big deal if they didn't make it. Well, okay, because then you have 2 timelines. And so then you have these younger 2 actresses and then the older 2 actresses. And Jade, who's the black sister, or more looking black sister, she looks pretty good to the older actress. They do like a decent job. The Billy actress, like the young one is a Filipino Hawaiian girl with a cute little round face, and then the older one is like a half Korean, half British, flat, more no cheekbones, regular Asian like lady who looks nothing like her.
Yeah. So when they reveal it, you're like, huh?
Yeah,
Who?
but thank God she kept the same
Hair,
bangs
yeah.
for 20 years so that you could know who it was when she took her helmet off. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we should say. I guess. Sorry, we're doing full spoilers on
Full
this.
ass spoilers.
If you worry about spoilers for a show that's a few years old and got canceled, unfortunately,
you can go watch it and then
it's
come
still
back.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still there.
But yeah, wait. So there's like the two timelines we have only in the future. We only have Jade. We don't know anything about Billy until fucking episode like 5.
I think it's 6.
It's really late.
It's a long time.
Well, actually, technically in the very first episode, Baxter says like your sister's been looking for you.
Yeah,
Right. But like we
But you
don't know.
don't know-
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
You don't know anything else. But
Yeah.
he does mention her, so there's
Yeah.
a sense that she
Yeah.
is out there potentially. Early on.
So I don't know. Like Jade's whole thing as a teenager is that she's real pissed about everything, and then Billy kind of starts out as like a humanist. Green, I don't want to hurt any animals. A real Helena Targaryen situation. She's touched. People think she's crazy. But
Doesn't have a lot of friends.
that's their dynamic, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think throughout this, one of the issues that I had is that like their personalities are just like very inconsistent. But I don't know. So they go to school. They're having a hard time. Billy gets bullied by someone, and then Jade like hits her over the head with a brick or some shit.
Beats the shit out of that girl with the raccoon mask on.
Yeah. I did like the raccoon mascot
it's a cool
costume.
looking mask.
It
yeah.
is.
And the school and the whole, I feel like they filmed all this on like buildings that had just been constructed, and they're like, let's film it before all the people move into the apartment
It's like
complex.
this unnaturally like white buildings. It's like
Yeah.
not just white picket fence, white everything.
Yeah, and the school is like pastel. Like all the
Yeah.
kids are wearing like these pastel colors, and the school mascot is like light blue. It's just like it's very strange.
I have super eerie.
I have
which
a
think is
very
cool.
brief aside with that, in that like Las Vegas for a time was like the fastest growing city, and so there was a lot of things that were being built that they shot in first before people actually lived in them, and one of them was actually the freeway that's right by my house. That's where they shot Lethal Weapon 4 before the freeway actually opened to the public.
Whoa.
They used it as a closed freeway.
Wow.
Or the Kevin Spacey movie Pay It Forward.
Oh,
Oh boy.
he paid it forward too much.
It took place at a high school that hadn't opened yet. Anyway,
Yikes. Well, I gotta say, one of the most, I was very excited to get on this project, but one of the most exciting things was the fact that they cast Lance Reddick as Albert Wesker, which I
The
think
best.
is genius casting. He's so good.
yeah.
And his voice is just incredible. This was at the height of like Tyler and I and all our friends playing Destiny, and he's like a major character in that game, still to this day, even though he's sadly passed away. And it was just such a cool. I remember when they announced that, I was like sending it around to everyone, like, "Holy shit!"
He's in Lost, right?
He's in Lost too.
Yeah.
He plays like one of those mysterious characters towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
And one of the main characters in Fringe.
Yeah, I
yeah.
never watched that.
And The Wire is one of the
Yeah.
other things
Yeah.
people really think of him as being from.
And also a big video game nerd.
Yeah.
And so definitely played the games, I'm sure, and was a fan of this. And
I just thought it was an inspired choice, and I think
Agreed.
he has a lot. He gets to do a lot of fun things in this, and also like really. There's a scene right away. Like one of my favorite scenes in the entire series is in this first episode, where like we have that situation you're talking about with the raccoon.
That's what I was going for to get to this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the principal's office basically with the other girl and her dad.
Yep.
And her dad's like a fucking IT guy for Umbrella or whatever.
and he totally like in the most calmest, but also like menacing and
Insane
threatening
way,
manner,
yeah.
like dresses down this guy.
Yeah.
with just like the most. It's like he's almost sounding nice when he does it,
Yeah.
but then his voice is also like, "I will fuck you up
Yeah.
if you even look at my daughter."
yeah, the line of inquiry is basically like, how many people can do your job?
Yeah. How many people can do my job?
Hey, Dave.
Zero.
Me.
So
My
what do you
favorite
think
part
would
was when he was like, I will make sure that not only will you be fired from Umbrella, but you won't work for Google, you won't work for Amazon. He like throws out a bunch of other companies and he says, I want Pornhub to shred your resume. Which is like,
So good.
I mean, those guys probably make a lot.
Yeah.
The IT guys at Pornhub, I mean, whatever, but man, he can't even work there.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah. He screwed that guy. But yeah, I think he's great in this role. And, as we get further into the episodes, you see he gets to kind of like play around with some, different personalities and stuff.
Yes. Which I completely forgot about when I was watching this. I was like, I literally watched this entire show when it came out. And when I got to the episode where they reveal that twist, I was like, what? But also in the first episode, they introduced this drug, Joy, that is going to cure depression, anxiety, all these other things.
Voiced
but
by Amy
also
Poehler.
Might turn you into a zombie. It is voiced by Amy Poehler. Yeah, right, exactly. But yeah, they do a little jingle, which is just the Sunday school song, Down in My Heart or whatever. But you're saying that is public domain.
Had to do some research to make sure that was public domain. And then, then since they created that for the show, then they use it in all the trailers and stuff too. So there's a bunch of the trailers that are like, I got that joy. And there's a cute little animated teddy bear. It's not. I mean, it's creepy because the fact that they were like advertising it to kids and stuff.
Yeah,
it's just messed up. But.
It looks like those. I don't really like these toys, but the adorable ones, like the big eye faces, and anyways,
the adorable deplorables.
Yeah, seriously.
What else can I talk about?
So is this Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish, yeah. So it's just this was funny. We get to use the song Oxytocin in the opening when we're first seeing New Raccoon City introduced to the current timeline. And at the time, it was like, when we're working, this didn't come out to 2022, and that song is off her like album from 2021 or whatever. Mm-hmm. But at the time when we were working on it, it was like there was, I got set up with like early listening opportunity because they like, really wanted to try to get like one of her songs in the thing. And it was not just because the character's name was Billy or anything.
Yeah.
But
and
it was
because
more
she dresses and looks exactly like her, but Filipino.
But it was like, there was an effort to kind of try to make the present timeline be music that the girls might be listening to. And then the, future timeline to be kind of like whatever fit the moment and maybe some classic tracks and stuff. But yeah, so this was like, I mean, I don't know if you know that album, but this was one of the few kind of like more upbeat tracks, and they wanted something kind of upbeat.
Yeah.
And so I played this for them, and we ended up using it. And it was cool that we were hearing it early, but then by the time the show comes out, people have already heard the song. But
well, it works well with the whole scientific, theme, and we're gonna cure depression.
Good.
And
yeah. I thought it was good, and it's a good way to bring us into New Raccoon City. I liked it.
Why were the girls' name Billy and Jade?
I don't know why they changed. I don't know why they chose those names. Not sure. But and then the other fun thing, the main theme of the song, written by the composer Gregory Revere. I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce it actually, but is titled Venus Flytrap, which was actually the like code name for the show. So all my scripts and everything are all like Venus Flytrap, Venus Flytrap.
Nice.
And then we even like totally randomly in one of the later episodes, we use a song like totally out of the blue from a band called Venus and the Flytraps.
Oh, nice.
Like, it was like not at all something that was
on purpose.
Like, because no one knew. It was like pitched for this, like, because we kind of needed some low budget tracks, and they had pitched that song, and I was like, "You guys, I found this band called Venus and the Flytraps. We gotta use it," and it worked for that like background music for that scene. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, was it always? And I guess that there's maybe so where the scripts always split between the times, and that's an interesting challenge of you are kind of having to set place, for. I guess there's not as much licensed music in the 2036. There's still a fair amount though, and like that's an interesting.
There's a lot of tracks.
It jumps time a lot more than most shows.
Yeah. No, it was definitely in the script. It wasn't like something they decided to do in post randomly.
Okay.
But it was scripted that way and designed from the get-go, yeah.
Okay. Jade, future Jade, in the first, like, I want to say the first 3 or 4 episodes, her entire thing is like, I'm running, I'm fighting, I'm escaping, I'm shooting people, I'm shooting things, I'm fighting zombies. I screwed up, I'm about to die, this is it. Oh well, goodbye cruel world. Oh, someone saved me at the last second who immediately got killed. See you next episode.
And most times it's saved by a song as well.
Yes. Like every single moment she's like, okay, I guess this is it. And then some stranger comes and saves her at the last second, and then they are immediately killed by zombies.
Is it the first episode that we get Big Caterpillar?
Yes.
Big Caterpillar is one of my favorite
Yeah,
beats
so
of
there's
this
a
show.
lot more like animal zombie
Yeah.
hybrids.
That
in
was really
this.
fun because
Yeah.
that was one of those things where it's like, you know, I was always watching that scene and just being like, wow, look at those tennis balls.
Yeah.
And so it was
It
like
looks pretty good.
that was one that I was like excited to finally see.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
The final
Yeah,
product.
Yeah.
they do look cool.
The effects throughout the show I think are like,
Yeah.
you know, like they spent a lot of money, and you know, this was one that was you know, heavily delayed by COVID. You know, we've seen that, like, and you see why, because there's like a million of these, you know, what they call zeros in this,
Yeah.
are the zombies, and there's like all these people running around, so they couldn't like be
Yeah.
doing that so much in these like big hordes of people with COVID going on. So there was definitely. This was one like when I was like first starting out my company too, and so it was kind of like one of those things like I got on it, but then there was like a huge delay, and like when is it going to happen, man? But yeah,
It is one of the most like varied shooting schedules of any show, of where it's like crazy ass giant fight sequence in like 2 or 3 episodes, and then a lot of walk and talks.
yeah, yeah. But the show looks incredible, and they
It does,
They
yes.
spent a lot of money on it. Yeah.
Episode 2, I guess, like Jade has been you know, miraculously rescued by someone at the last second, and then this guy, what's his name?
Baxter.
Baxter.
I like
him. He's a good villain. He's a good villain.
I was like, he's one of the characters that I really enjoyed in the show, and I love his introduction when he shows up, and the guy's like, "Mr. Baxter, I've got your girl for you," and then he's just like, "Cool."
Yeah.
And then shoots him in the head.
Very strange. I just don't know what his deal is, but I don't know. The Netflix shows, they can curse, right? But for some reason, he says to her, like, it's better, like, you should just come with me because it's better to F the devil you know. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why would you say that?
I think he's just a quirky dude.
He's just a quirky
I
guy.
guess.
Like, here's the thing. This is one of the things that is very much, I think, a nod to the games of
Okay.
how weird he is, because there is the games are chock full of weird little dudes.
Okay.
That are doing weird little
that'll
things.
show up and be in the game for like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, 1/3 of it and then die or disappear randomly.
Like in Resident Evil 4, there's this little like Spanish Napoleon guy.
Yeah.
Who's
who's just spouting off nonsense at you and saying shit.
until Leon throws a knife through his hand.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, this guy, I mean, he eats a cat hair cookie at some point.
Yeah.
He, even the first scene you see him, he's like stumbling over himself and like, he's got like goons the whole time. They're
Yeah.
really doing most of the work until the very end when all the goons are gone. He has this whole badass like montage thing. And then she's not even watching.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the Jamiroquai song, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't have much to say about this second episode. We do meet Melinda and Barry, who Barry is a smuggler that has been turned, and he's chained up in the bathroom, and his wife is just hoarding cats and feeding them to him,
yeah.
which was sad and gross.
Yeah, pretty good.
But as she says, marriage is complicated. So, you know.
Fair.
Yeah, I did like Jade. Like, there's a point where she's in there, like, and they're doing like almost like a Shaun of the Dead, trying to approach him
Yeah,
in the bathroom to help with that. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, Umbrella is chasing down Jade. They want to get her back for some reason because Billy
wants her.
Billy wants
Strange,
her. Oh,
man.
I guess we should mention that Evelyn in this show is a sequel rights alum from
Yeah,
our
God.
Bad Boys
I didn't even
series.
realize that until
Yeah.
today. She's been in the last 2 Bad Boys, and she was
Yes.
in the Purge TV show.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's right.
I had
that's
no
right.
clue until I looked it up today.
Yeah.
So
She's great. She's playing Evelyn Marcus,
She's quite good.
who's supposed to be like the granddaughter of I can't remember his name, but the guy, one of the
Marcus is the
one of the
whole family.
founders-
Alice is from the Marcuses.
yeah, one of the founders of Umbrella is the Marcus guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and they make it they kind of hint towards like, oh, you know, he lost the company after Raccoon City and
was
she
James
had
Marcus,
to fight for it back, and now she's
From
in
True Cell.
charge. but she kind of, and the fact that this is even a stereotype at this point is crazy, but like she's like this cold CEO lady who has a wife that is like the stay-at-home mom who like is, I don't know, like it kind of reminds me of like Carrie-Anne Moss and Daredevil, like those or Jessica Jones, whatever. Yeah, those shows are like, but the fact it's a stereotype, I guess is good because at least they're getting some representation. But yeah, I'm kind of like, okay, I've seen this.
It's
lady
like the cold business
100
lesbian
times. You know, like she can't keep her friendly at home lesbian happy.
Yeah,
so
let me run human trials on my wife.
Why not? So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. She's great in this too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like over the top evil.
Yeah. And she also is a lot of times the one doing the like references or whatever. She's like, fuck Zuckerberg, fuck Google, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, haha, we get it. It's taking place right now.
Right.
So later on in this, speaking of her, since we're on the topic, later on in the show, there's a dance number that has that she does, which was quite unexpected. Did you have to be heavily involved in terms of what that could be set to?
Yes, they wanted it to be like an upbeat pop song.
Well, and that song was already in the earlier episode.
And we had used that for when Billy's going off the skateboard ramp. And so they kind of wanted to call back to that, like, that was an important moment in Billy's like upbringing. And she
That's cool.
forces her to sing that and dance, or not sing it, but she kind of just dances to it, and she's being controlled.
I thought she was singing.
No, she sings.
Oh, she sings. Yeah,
She does sing, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
You license for it. Don't worry about it.
She sings and did I clear it as a visual?
Yeah.
No. She sings and dances, and it's like this really insane. I think people have made fun of that scene on the internet, but
well, in context, it works though.
Yes, it does.
Out of
If you-
context, it looks stupid. Sure.
Out of context, you're like, what the heck is this?
Right,
but yeah, in context, it makes sense, and it's like kind of creepy.
And she does a good job.
Yeah. So that was a fun one. I can't remember the other thing. We tried a lot of different things in there, but there were like a few spots that were really contested throughout that we like tried lots of different things.
It is a really fascinating thing about Justin's job that we're going to detour slightly about, but there is a thing of anytime a character is singing a song and it becomes like a big part of the performance, like the licensing and what that can be becomes a big, deal. I mean, I remember you talking about call back to Death by Lightning again, of that little song that Matthew McFadden has to sing. Like you had to do that whole detail of those things. So I think that's it sparked my imagination on this, that she actually had to sing and dance to it. So I was like, that's more work for Justin.
Yeah, exactly. You got to clear it a different way, and you got to consider like something that's not too complicated for the actress to learn, and some dance moves, and so I think it worked out well. It turned out well.
The initial pitch of something from Hunchback did not work, but
we tried Hellfire. Every show I work on, the first pitch I send, I'm like, what about Hellfire?
Yeah.
Is this the show it's going to happen?
You're not the Disney
Hellfire.
Horizons presentation where you just use Hellfire for no reason except to piss me off.
They were just baiting you.
They were. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, so
episode 3,
we see throughout all of these episodes kind of that like Albert Wesker's like he clearly loves them, but he is real bad at like keeping track of where the hell his daughters are. And it's probably because he thought he didn't have to, because everything in Raccoon City is safe and controlled or whatever. But there's sometimes where it's like, okay, because we should say she gets bitten pretty early on.
Yeah.
The dog, they are going to take pictures of the bunnies being experimented on. Everything goes wrong. The dog gets out and bites Billy.
I think I personally blame Umbrella for this, because it's the most easiest compound to ever break into.
Yeah.
All they got to do is come in there with one little
they
audio
put a hood
clip
on and they say, "It's me, Albert Wesker."
I swear to God, it's Wesker. Let me in. Yeah, and that works. So that's and then there's no other measures to like use the elevator.
Kevin McAllister could get in.
So the dog bites her, and he's kind of just like, "Huh. Well, let's just kind of see what happens, I guess. I mean, she might turn into a zombie. She might
keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens." And then the other daughter is like running around hacking things with the boy and like meeting with journalists from Mexico and like
Figuring
all
out what
stuff.
happened in Tijuana.
Yeah, and
I don't know why my brain, when you said journalists from Mexico, it was in the avocados from Mexico. Journalists from Mexico. I guess because I worked on one too many of those Super Bowl commercials.
Oh my god.
Yep, that'll do it.
Mexico.
Yeah.
He was on the Baja paper.
Yeah. So it's just like he's not paying attention to where they are, what they're doing,
No.
and he's definitely not concerned enough about her health, considering that they
too
kind of
busy.
refer to it that both of them are essentially blood bags because he has
Yeah.
to inject himself with their blood, which we don't know why for quite a long time, but yeah.
Venture Brothers did it first.
Just too busy with work. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Two healthy kidneys.
At some point, Jade is trying to get to France from England, and she finds out that you can go in the tunnel, but it's full of zombies. There's all this like
As it would
drama about the thing, and there's this couple with their kid, and they're trying to smuggle him out of the country and all this stuff. They tell this whole story. First time they show them, I'm like, oh, that fucking kid is infected. Like, I have seen a movie, okay? Like, that kid is infected. She can't deal with it, and it's all gonna come back to bite them in the ass, which it does.
I won't say who this was, but you can use context clues to figure this out. I was talking about the channel, and they were like, "What's that?"
What's that?
And I was like, that hasn't captured your
That
imagination
sounds
since
fake.
you're.
Gotta take that Eurostar to France,
France.
as Olivia Rodrigo says. Yeah. All right. Well,
What did you
know.
say? Channel?
The tunnel's full of zombies.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, she I guess makes it. I guess.
She makes it out, but that poor kid and the mom won't leave the kid.
Yeah,
It's
obviously not.
pretty
Like,
sad.
No,
Duh.
pretty sad.
But she gets out and immediately gets captured
yeah,
by Baxter.
and then by like more crazy zombie people.
Yeah,
Like,
but no big caterpillar.
no,
No big
not
caterpillar.
again.
Is that the episode with the liquor, or is that later on? No, that's with Baxter's team, isn't it?
No, well, it actually might come
I
in
think
right
the
at
liquor
the
was
end
in the
there.
channel.
Is it in
or-
I think it might
Yeah.
come right there.
That's
Yeah,
a pretty good sequence.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do the liquor justice in this. That's why it was on all the posters and stuff.
Yeah, it's good. I guess, I was going to say if we could actually do a breakdown of our favorite portrayals of the liquors throughout what we've seen so far, but I don't know that we're prepared to do so.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
we still
But you
have
may.
more.
We still have more.
We still have more. So
Yeah.
the liquor
True.
could show up in future
True,
things
true,
that we
true.
still haven't seen.
So I think then now she's in this underground Nazi facility in France.
Yeah. Marie Le Pen made it. She did it.
Yeah. And we meet the Mother Zero, as she's called in the captions. I don't think they ever refer
The one
to her
that
as
screams.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. And she does
Have we talked about this? That we're not calling zombies zombies. We're calling them
Yeah, they're
zeros.
zeros.
Oh yeah, why is
Zeros.
it zero? Because they have zero like
Brains.
brain.
I guess no brain function, no higher brain function.
Oh okay.
Or was it just that they thought there was maybe a little bit of zombie fatigue, so they just thought that if you didn't say zombie, that might
Yeah,
be.
I mean, yeah. I guess that's I don't know why the writers decided to call it.
So Jade is like a scientist, and she has discovered that they first lose their sight, and then they eventually will lose like their
their sense of smell gets better,
yeah.
but they don't have any higher brain function. They're just like wandering around trying to
Yeah.
eat and spread the virus.
So
They're basically carriers for the virus to go everywhere, and then when it jumps over to animals, it makes them all crazy.
yes, she is super obsessed with like studying this mother zombie.
Well, because she's
And-
convinced this is
yes.
the evolution that she's
But-
been looking for.
Her idea, like she sees that there's like a thing on her neck, like some sort of growth, and I guess maybe this is all she could get, so she chops the head off and puts it in a bag and is wanting to take this head, but I'm like, what if the key to all of this was in the lungs or in the stomach or in, like, it's
bad
like
scientist.
I gotta get the
Too
head.
heavy. Too
Yeah,
heavy.
so she's running around with this head
Gotta
for like
study that
a
brain.
long ass time. Tons of people die. Tons of zombies die. What's his face dies.
Not after he has that pretty cool.
First, he gets a
fight
cool,
Yeah.
badass montage.
What did you guys think of the Jamiroquai song in there?
I liked it.
Yeah.
You liked it?
No, yeah, I did think that like there's a part of it that was, I'll say that it warred within me for a good first half, and I was like, no, this is great.
I just was glad no one was watching. Because I was like, I don't want this guy to get redemption. So.
And I like at the end, he's like, Jade, did you see that? And she's like nowhere to be found.
No one saw it. She left 10 minutes ago.
It's pretty cool. Like, I like that he
Yeah.
was actually like good with a gun and
Yeah.
everything. Because he just looks like he's probably like a corporate stooge, but then he's actually like, oh, this guy must be like a trained soldier.
Yeah,
in
he's like,
some way.
Yeah.
no, JK, I'm a Hideo Kojima character.
But then she finally makes it out. And then this is like, even though you thought all the goons died with him down there, some of them were still up there or they arrive or something. And she gets seized and she sees a mysterious figure who, of course, takes their helmet off slowly and has bleached bangs. So you know that it's her sister.
Okay, so that's episode 4. So it's not quite as that's
Yeah,
halfway
half.
through.
Okay,
Halfway
fine,
through.
fine,
Okay.
half.
That's fair. That's
Still, ugh, it's a long time. Then in the beginning, I think, of the next episode, or maybe it was part of this one, but she is like, I just wanted to see you one last time because I'm gonna die and like run away and get away. And I'm like, oh, she's fucking faking. Like, obviously, like, you know, like I've also seen a movie or a TV show before. Like, give me a
all
break.
the twists.
She even bothers to like cut the tracker out of her arm because she's already put another tracker in the zombie head. So yeah, the fact that Jade fell for that, I'm already just like, I can't.
She's got a soft spot for her
got a
sister.
soft spot. Yeah,
I
for his
guess,
sister.
but the teenage version of Jade's already effed up kind of a lot. And then the adult one, like from this point on, is just so stupid. I mean, she really makes a lot of big mistakes. And
People
I get
never
it.
change.
I think that clones can't grow as human beings.
She's not a clone.
Nah, we don't know that.
I think we do. Like, she's a daughter of a... Anyways. It's not good.
Spoilers? No. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
So, episode 5 is almost a
It's the
bottle type episode.
Yeah. This is the Resident Evil puzzle episode
Yeah.
where we're focused on stuff from the games and learning lots of lore about what's going on in the
And
universe.
playing Moonlight Sonata on the piano.
Yep, that's a big game thing.
Yeah. I did.
And then it was really awesome that we found. I went out and found a it's called the epic trailer version of Moonlight Sonata by this group called Hidden Citizens that do a bunch of trailer tracks.
Nice.
And we got to use it. So it was fun to use that like really epic version.
Yeah.
In that.
It did start to grind my gears that they keep the boyfriend involved by he's like monitoring the cameras and telling them like where to duck down or whatever.
He's the guy in the chair.
Yeah, but like they're crawling around on the floor for like these certain cameras, and it's taking
The TV
ever. Yeah, like get down the ground, and they're like pushing themselves on the like linoleum floor.
In my brain, I was like, "This is the COVID episode,
It's
baby."
it's so long. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, they do this whole scavenger hunt that he's kind of set for them, and yeah,
They find everything: gun, little notes,
passports,
secret stuff. Yeah.
and then
Herbs.
then they make a
Spices.
stupid fucking decision, and they nearly burn all the evidence and themselves.
Is that dog? Had they seen that dog before? Or does the dog only appear when you have the whistle?
No, the dog lived
Their
with
dog.
them the
Okay.
entire show. Oh, I forgot you weren't really paying attention. Yeah,
They see that.
the dogs lived with them the whole time.
I would love the fact that if the dog was just like,
No, there was a whole
The
thing.
dog was just like in a hole in the wall the whole time. Waiting,
There was a whole thing
waiting
about
for
how
whistle.
the dog didn't want to be with Billy when she got bit.
yeah, I remember
And
that,
there was like
yeah.
a random
Guy who's like, "Is this
do-gooder
your
man who was
dog?"
like, "This
Yeah.
is not even your dog." Like, you know, like
you're like, well, you're South African, so who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did know that. Yes,
yeah. So, I don't know.
but I did like the idea that the dog just lived in the walls and then appears like, here's the key.
This dog only appears to this certain whistle. Yeah.
I did think that some of the writing for the teenage girls was a little strange in that, like the worst thing that you can say to Billy is that she's a psycho, and like she gets, it's like, everyone's gonna say I'm a psycho. She's like constantly crying about this, and I'm like, I feel like kids now are like, well, that's really offensive that you spoke that way about someone's mental health. You know, like I don't think that they're like, they're calling me a psycho. Like I don't know why she cared so much about that. Like,
well, it's South Africa.
Yeah, that's true.
That's your answer for everything.
Yeah.
That's just how it is in South
I
Africa.
guess
That's
so,
how it
yeah.
is.
And then the other thing that was
There's no shout. They turned the water park into nudist beaches. So, you know.
The other thing that's like strange is that there's like this part where Jade's trying to cheer up Billy, and they're walking through like the public square or whatever, and she's just like accusing everybody of having had plastic surgery or having taken steroids, and I was just like, is that funny? Like, is to be like, oh well, that lady had plastic surgery, ha ha ha.
If you work in the McMansion neighborhood for the pharmaceutical company, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because like we live in LA, and so I'm like, why would anyone make fun of that? Like, you know, I don't know, but it's
Is it part of like there? It's like, yeah, like every person you're making fun of, like the family business.
all fake.
I kind of buy it.
The whole place is
buy
fake.
it.
Yeah.
I guess I was just like, why are they so focused on like other people's looks?
Yeah.
Like they're both cute girls. Like, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
And she's aware of it. She makes a joke about it later.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that you're felony cute. She's like, well, first, I kind of am.
Yeah. She does do that. But yeah, those are the two like weird things that I kept writing down. Like, why is being called a psycho such a, you know, like, I don't know.
But I'm not a psycho.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
What do we got?
so-
Episode 6 we're on?
Okay, now we meet the boat, the university.
The university's
The
a boat.
Yeah.
No way.
Much
this
like
is where
the,
Arjun is and her daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she had a daughter this whole time.
Jade has a daughter and a husband.
She's been talking to
And her daughter, you know, plays
Moonlight Sonata.
cello
Yes.
or whatever.
No, she actually doesn't play Moonlight Sonata. That's what
She plays Symphony
Fifth.
No. 5
Yeah.
in C minor.
But
It's implied that she played
Jade,
that before.
this whole episode, like, so they rescue Jade, and they're like, oh my god, they're like so happy. They test her to make sure she's not infected, and she's been running around in the same red jumpsuit for like over a week. She's killed literally countless zombies. She's covered in blood and gunk and sewer water and prison.
Give her a hug.
Yeah, and she does not even like wash her hands or shower or anything, and she's like hugging everybody. She's going all over, and then
there
she
is a
goes,
prolonged shower scene afterwards.
Well, okay, but then she gets into her apartment
yeah.
in the boat and flops down like the Tiana meme onto the white, like pristine, clean bed, and I'm just like, it's like so disgusting. Even if it hadn't involved any zombies, if you were wearing everything for a week,
immediately, it's like, don't touch. Like, I'll get off an airplane and be like, don't touch me. I have to go shower.
dead cats, the channel, like I can't, like, no.
I'd have to take a shower after riding the channel today.
Yeah.
So anyway, she does not shower, but everyone's super happy to see her, and we meet her lab assistant Rita, who is 2 months pregnant, and decides to work in the lab on these zombie pheromones they discover in the severed head.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah. But this also doesn't seem like the worst idea until fucking Jade decides to, for some reason. Okay, first of all, she's like, they're doing the enzyme thing. They're in the lab. They're isolating it. And it's like, oh, it's time for the piano recital. And Amrita's like, go to the piano recital. I got this. It's fine. Then for some fucking reason, she gets a text in the middle of the piano recital. It's like, I gotta leave right now for something that was not urgent, it appears. Like, when she gets back, it does not seem that there's any timely thing that she couldn't have waited literally like 2 more minutes for that song to finish. But yeah, they discover it's working, and they want to test it on a real Zero. But instead of just waiting to find one or getting one the next day, Jade goes out by herself on a raft and pulls a zombie child from the water, brings it inside, starts testing on it. Everything goes horribly wrong, and then Amrita gets it.
Yeah.
Typical. Shouldn't have been in there.
Shouldn't have done any of that stuff. Like,
That's what she
why
gets
would
for
you
not
do
paying
that?
her student loans
Well,
to the university.
I believe this is also when we're finding that there's part of it where it's just the flaws of her father, because I believe this is previous in this episode we are introduced to.
No, it would be
No,
the
this
next
is the
episode.
next
Oh, it's the next episode. Okay.
Yeah, the next episode opens with Too Many Weskers.
Nelly,
Okay.
where the party at?
Yes.
Opens up the episode, and we're in the past, in the Arklay Mountains.
So, who are all these Weskers? We've got Blade.
Blade.
That Wesker is like the Wesker from the
Wesker
games.
Prime.
That's the
He's-
original Wesker.
He's supposed to be
Yeah.
like the original Wesker with the powers.
Well, who's
Yeah.
the Wesker
He's the
that
one who-
dies in the volcano?
That's the same guy.
one.
Same
Okay,
one, yeah.
so after this
and
incident.
he dies in a volcano in the games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is it racist to say he looks just like Blade? He's wearing Wesker-y glasses and an outfit.
I mean,
I think-
that's what he wears. in
That's
the
kind of what he wears.
games. But,
Yeah.
it's, but it's because he's black.
He's,
now,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like-
and he has the flat
It's
top,
the,
too.
it's the,
That's
flat,
good.
it's the
that's
flat
true.
top.
Yeah.
It's the flat
but he
top.
looks cool.
I think
Yeah.
he did it on purpose. He was like,
I know. I think
look
it's
like
part of it.
Blade.
Like I'm wearing Blade. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got him.
It's not hurting the situation.
Yeah.
That's what. That's what I will say.
And then we've got Bert, who's the goofy one with the beard, but
Yeah.
he, for some reason, is not allowed to listen to music. Like, who cares? Why was they so mad?
Bert! Bert! A shrimp curry burrito, really? That smell is never going away.
Okay, well, that's pretty bad. But why could he not listen to Nelly?
I think I don't know. I think they were just like not. They were just supposed to only no distractions.
Okay.
Only work on the chest mind
they're not
control
people.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, and then we've got what? Albert is our
Albert
one.
is
yeah.
our, and then we've got Albie.
Albie, who immediately
Who gets shot in
gets
the
shot.
head.
Okay, we don't really even know what his personality was.
He just looked a little. They all looked. The other ones all looked a little bit dopey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Albie was really into numerology.
But yeah, clones, you guys. We talked about
Clones!
all the clones in the other the other movies. The original films all ended up being about a bunch of
It
fucking
all
clones.
comes back to Camino.
And here we are, more clones.
And they all have little variant names,
That's
like, too.
But this is what we were talking about earlier. Lance Reddick really gets a chance to like show his range here a little bit.
Yeah. And it, you
Because
know,
Bert is like so goofy, like he's like a child.
it's crazy. It's
so funny.
It is.
when he sees him first in the cell next to him, and he's like, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh my god, what is happening?" Yeah.
It's
So
easy
great.
to say this, like, in hindsight. Obviously, like, it's all colored by the fact that Lance Reddick died like 9 months after this show came out or whatever. But having completely forgot that these clones were even a thing and making it through the first, 6 episodes or whatever, when you get to this, you're like, this should have been the whole show. This should have been the entire show. I hate to say, in this show with 4 to 5 female leads, who should have been the lead? That man. But he should have been the lead.
Yeah.
And of course, it's
He's
easy to
just
say
so
that because he
good.
passed away, and so
Yeah.
it makes him seem even more like legendary. Like, I can't believe we didn't get more with him, but like, it should have been the whole show. The
Yeah.
whole show should have been all the Alberts. And
Go watch Fringe.
Yeah.
I haven't ever watched The Wire, unfortunately. That's like,
Oh wow.
that's on my list
need to
of
watch
shame.
it too. Yeah,
But
same.
Fringe, I love, and he's so good.
But yeah,
Broyles.
it should have been the whole show.
Broyles.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen this, it is worth watching it just for these.
Yeah, like,
just
you
for
could
this
just
episode to
watch that episode,
to watch
yeah.
Lance Reddick go just chew up scenery, have a
some
fantastic
pasta.
time. Yeah,
He
and
starts
get
fighting
into the
people.
finer points about unlimited breadsticks.
Unlimited bread. Those breadsticks did not look like Olive Garden breadsticks to me. But then I was like, I guess maybe they look different in South Africa. They were at a real
They were
Olive
at a
Garden.
real Olive Garden,
'Cause
which
they
was
had the
insane.
logo.
Yeah.
They said, when you're here, your family.
Yeah.
This is like 2
This
years
one-
after Sonic.
This one was fun. They wanted me to find like a super, because they had like a really expensive song in there, and they're like, we need to find like a cheap but like stereotypical Italian song.
This is the night.
And so we ended up using the song called the Rigatoni song. It's just like, it's like so far in the background, but if you listen to it, it's like really funny.
That's hilarious.
stuff.
But yeah, two teenagers going to lunch at Olive Garden with their dad, who is acting real weird, is
One of the most relatable scenes in any movie or show.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not really unlimited if you won't bring me more right now.
So
Which is pretty great.
It's very true. Very true.
Very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not the whole show, sadly. And you know, we're still getting lots of like back and forth, and the just why is Billy evil now? We don't really know. Still, this whole time.
This is the episode where we've got the revealing that Evelyn is still with them in the future, but she's like, you know, programmable basically.
Yeah, and she also has not aged at all. Which is, you know, I guess if they're controlling her, then she wouldn't. But yeah, still
like torturing her there.
Yeah.
Is it the end of this episode as well that we find that this is also a tie into the Lake Placid universe?
Yes.
I think it might be.
It was revealed.
Yes.
So
There's a giant.
after the zombie kills everybody, obviously everyone's pissed at Jade, or kills everyone, but kills a few people. They're all pissed at Jade. But then they find out also on top of that she brought the tracker onto the boat like a fucking idiot. And then Billy is arriving with the umbrella and the blah, blah, blah. And then they're going to have a meeting and they're going to negotiate. And then basically Billy's like, I'll let y'all go. Just give me Jade. And Jade's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, whatever. Sacrifice myself. Then for some completely who fucking knows reason, she tells her like 8-year-old daughter, how
Get
old
the
is
gun
she?
and ditch your husband.
Ditch your dad. Take this go bag, and if he won't come with you, just leave. And you know, and then forgets to like follow up or make any kind of contingency plan. But
Make your way to Vegas. You can dance. It'll be a rough few years, but you'll make it.
Ooh, she dumps the enzyme all over like Billy's tent or whatever. Unclear how long this thing lasts. Because wouldn't it been on her and Billy the whole time, even after they left that exact spot? But I don't know. So it's pretty cool. The zombie stampede comes in from all over and just completely like envelopes. Billy goes nuts with a bunch of drones. She shoots down like 1,000 zombies. But anyways, during this whole time from when Jade knows she's going to give herself up, she's telling everybody like, you got to push the button, push the damn button, push this fucking button. And like, we don't know what this is.
You're like, what?
I thought that she was saying they needed to burn all the knowledge and the materials.
Destroy the university.
Yeah, exactly. But no, we've seen that there's something being dragged along this boat the whole time. And yes, it turns out it's a giant Lake Placid
T-virus enhanced giant
crocodile.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
And this is another big music moment at the end of episode 7. Like, this was like when I signed on the project, the entire time they were talking like the whole time like, we have this Deadmau5 song. Like Deadmau5 is making a song for us. Deadmau5 is doing a song. There's a whole deal for Deadmau5 to do a song. And you know, they just kept talking about it for forever, and I kept thinking like, is it really gonna happen? Is this really happening? Is it happening? And eventually, we finally got the song, which is called My Heart Has Teeth featuring Skylar Grey. It's actually a pretty dope track.
Yeah.
And then it was all about like trying to figure out where it made the most sense, and the end of this episode it was made the most sense. It's like this is one, and it was like, you know, an original written for the show, so it's it got a release. Yeah, it got a release with the soundtrack of Gregory's score and everything.
That's awesome.
Which I thought he did a good job on the score too.
Yeah, it's a real. I was like, I wonder how he found this.
Yeah, well, he was those guys he was already signed on too when I joined. So. But that was like an exciting thing where it was like a question mark for a really long time, and then we finally got the track. Now like, this is cool. Now where can we put it? You know, trying it off in a bunch of different spots. But episode 7 was where it went.
Yeah. In the past, Billy is losing it more and more. Wesker and Bert are like chained up, kind of being forced to do various scientific things. This boyfriend guy is still helping them around and is on site, and he's Evelyn's son.
Yep.
And at some point, Billy goes psycho, and she's fighting with Jade, and then she bites
oh my God,
the
she's
kid.
psycho.
She bites this kid in the hand, and his arm's starting to turn purple, and his mom sees it, and she's like, what the fuck? And instead of... even though there is like her leading scientist is right there saying, I can fix this, she decides to shoot her own son in the face.
Really fucking cold-hearted.
Yes.
I had forgotten that happened too. And 'cause
Yeah.
I rewatched the entire final episode and I was like,
Damn.
that is like, you do not give a shit about anyone
Anything
but yourself.
yourself,
It's
yep.
like, holy
Well,
shit.
I mean, I guess maybe a part of her thought like it's better to just put him out of his misery because I don't know.
Because they still haven't figured out. They keep saying they can stop it, but
Yeah.
they can't.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Like she gave the same drug to her wife already. Her wife's already crazy, cutting herself in the
cutting her
kitchen.
finger, and
Yeah,
she's like,
just-
I don't even care. Whatever.
Yeah.
I love this song. Oh my god. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. What else?
We do at some point get to see that they have a tyrant.
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
But we'll never know what
Yeah.
happened to it.
They have
It
a
does
tyrant
a shredder
down
at
in
the
there.
very end.
Yeah, totally. It breaks out, I guess, but we don't
Yeah.
ever get to see what happens.
Yeah. If you don't know what a shredder is, it's a hand being stuck out of a pile of rubble.
Yeah.
Of garbage.
yeah.
Specifically a super shred.
I guess I should say it's a carry, but it's a
Yeah,
shredder too.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a carry. It's a
Yeah, I guess it is a carry.
I don't know.
Evil Dead. You know,
I
it's
saw
like
Shredder
whatever.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. There's so many unfinished things in this show that I'm just bummed that it didn't.
Well, okay, so we also find out that even though Bert's been locked up for 17 years, he could drive immediately. And they basically decide, like, Albert's like, I've lived my life. I'm going to sacrifice myself so you guys can all leave and Bert can have a life. And they're all kind of like, okay.
All right,
good.
fun, Dad.
All right, bye, Dad. And they're driving away, and Bert's driving.
Because
But-
they burned down the entire.
Yeah.
right?
It all
Yeah.
gets burned
Yeah.
down. Because he sets off the bomb or whatever. And then he hands a paper.
Oh yeah. Here,
is the
reach
biggest-
out to this person.
Yeah,
later.
reach out to this person. And I'm like, there's no
Who's it gonna
fucking way. I literally, in my mind, I'm like, it's going to be fucking Ada
Wong.
Wong, isn't it? And then she gets in the car. They're like driving around and she opens the paper and it says like, Ada Wong, blah, blah, blah. Here's an address. And I'm like,
Japan. Yeah.
Ada Wong is cursed for these movies. Like, she's always the thread. They're like, you know what would be cool if we revealed Ada Wong? Like, that literally happened one movie ago.
Yeah. It happens in all of them.
Yeah. We never get to see her though.
It's tough, real tough.
Well, and we wish we didn't.
I guess there were plans in the second season to show a bunch of different characters from the games, but didn't happen.
There's also a part where the older Jade and Billy are fighting, and they like start. She's like, "You're so selfish." Remember, I don't even remember the guy's name. The kid that just died. They're like, him and Dad and
it
so and so.
Simon?
Yeah, it was Simon. Yeah. Oh, these people died because of you and Kim and Hiroki. And I'm like, who the fuck are Kim and Hiroki? Like, are those people from the
Season
game?
2 characters. I don't think so.
Are they in the game?
I don't think so.
Okay, anyway, she totally at some point is like, and what happened with Kim and Hiroki? I'm like, there are no Kim and Hiroki in this show. I know that for sure.
Not yet.
So it was
Yeah.
just really funny. So yeah, I don't know. Anything else plot wise?
No, we end the show on another Billie Eilish song, and this is the one.
Right.
This is the one from Roma, that Alfonso Cuarón movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
This was one that we were looking for a long time for a song for this.
well, and that's a Netflix movie. So were they
Yeah.
already like we are?
Well, this one came like the editor on the episode was like, I have an idea, and tried it out, and they just fell in love with it,
Okay.
and they liked that it kind of was bookended by Billie Eilish. you know, so-
Yeah.
I mean, I think it works well. It's kind of a haunting track.
So I've already criticized all these people for not looking like each other, but we can do a child star check-in.
Child star check, child star checking in, child star check-in. They're a child star, and we're checking in now.
So, I already mentioned Sienna Agudong, who is young Billy. She was probably 18 when they filmed this, but whatever. She's been in like Disney Channel and lots of things growing up. Her older sister is actually Nani in live action Lilo and Stitch. So
nice.
She's essentially Lilo, but not really. She also played, I do not remember this scene at all, but she's in F9 as young Mia, someone who also has a very skinny face and is a white person. But this girl played the young version of her.
I don't remember that at all. Yeah.
I don't even remember young Mia being in. Maybe was it? Do you think like the part with young John Cena and Dom or something?
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Anyway,
Do not
she's in.
Oh,
that
yeah, the racetrack, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And she's the star of the Sidelined movies, which are some sort of teen rom-com thing on Tubi. There's been 3 of them.
Oh,
Where she, like,
sequels.
She dates a football player or something like that.
Sidelined again.
Yeah, exactly.
Still
But
sidelined.
excitingly, we will see her again very, very soon because she has been cast in the new Mike Flanagan Carrie TV show on Amazon, and she is actually going to be Sue Snell. So that's essentially, other than Carrie, like the main character. Not the evil bully, but the one who kind of
And not, well, although who's John Travolta?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
We shall see.
And then her older counterpart, not a child, but Adeline Rudolph, we literally just saw her play Katana in Mortal Kombat 2, and I did not realize that
me
the
neither.
entire time I was watching this show, even though we just watched that movie like a couple of months ago.
She was great in that.
But I found it when I was looking it up.
All right,
today.
breaking news, sorry. Sidelined 2 intercepted. Sidelined the QB and me.
See?
Oh, the QB. I was like, what did you say?
The QB and me.
QB and me.
Sideline Intercepted is great.
It's pretty good.
Actually,
It's pretty good.
that's
It's
a
pretty
great
good.
one.
Intercepted.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
So yeah, that's her. Tamara Smart is young Jade, who Tyler, you might be interested to know, is one of the stars of the Netflix reboot of The Worst Witch. So she is one of the worst witches.
Okay, all right.
I'll
have
The
to ask
perennial
frequent never guess about
I
that.
was going to say, she probably knows about that.
And then
She would
she's apparently a big deal. She's apparently one of the Percy Jackson kids people. Percy Jackson is something that I think I am like too old for and completely missed, because people, even though people older than me and people our age are super into it, but
Also,
I somehow missed
Lance
it.
Reddick is in that show.
Yeah.
Before he passed away.
What, in Percy Jackson?
Yeah, the
Disney
TV
Plus
show.
one.
The TV show.
Oh wow, the one that's on Disney?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Anyway,
He plays Zeus or something, I think.
Yeah.
She was
Frequent Never Guest
she's
also
in it.
enjoys that series.
Yeah, I totally missed it though. It makes me feel very old whenever people are going crazy about it. I'm like, I got nothing. And then her older counterpart is Ella Balinska, who is one of the sadly failed Charlie's Angels of Kristen Stewart, which I did not watch. I don't know.
neither.
Yeah, sorry. And then she's cast in that new movie coming out, Beach Read, that a lot of people are very excited about.
Never heard of
I think it's an adaptation of a popular thing. And then we've got the bully, which I forgot her name now, even though I looked it up. But the girl that bullies Billy is Hasina Ali. She is a South African student at Stellenbosch University and is the vice president of her possibly sorority or dorm. I'm not sure which in a South African university what it is, but it's some sort of house where a bunch of girls live.
All right.
She's the vice president. Then we have little girl Zero, who is pulled out of the boat. And this is kind of cool because obviously it's not actually a little girl, but this stunt actress has been in a lot of things, including Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. So she might be one of the only people who was actually in one of those movies and got to be in this TV show. She has a actual role as a character in Warrior, and then in this show she played that little girl, but then she was also Billy's stunt double, young Billy's stunt double, whenever that was needed. And then she's actually Jenna Ortega's stunt double on Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
So that's cool. Her name is Jenny Umbau. And then we've got Ella Ziegelmeyer, who is B, little girl who ran off that boat with so much
Survived
confidence.
a giant crocodile attack.
You know.
Actually, the crocodile was like,
Actually, yeah,
chill with her.
that's another thing we'll never know.
Crocodile was like, oh, I'm your pet. Yeah.
And then Billy came and was like, you gave her the old Wesker special or whatever. What did you do to her? That was actually funny. But yeah, she has not done any main acting roles since then, but she is doing a ton of modeling for like kids' clothes and stuff. And she did like a teen pajamas thing for Victoria's Secret. And then she's also studying ballet and singing and, you know, super active in the arts in her high school or junior high. I'm not sure. And then finally, poor little infected Liam. Caleb Payne is an actor in South Africa that for some reason portrayed young Abraham Lincoln in some miniseries. But other than that, he's pretty much being typecast because
Was he in the Manhunt one or?
I don't know. Yeah, but he is Liam in this movie. And then he is in the show Lioness. Not that lioness, a different lioness in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
And in that show, he's called Young Liam. And then he's in that movie Boy Kills World with, I think it's Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
And in that one, he is Scared Little Child.
Liam.
So
Scared little Liam.
Poor little Caleb Payne Liam is scared again. And that's it for the Child Star Check-In.
All right. I feel like we got to talk about how many giant caterpillars we wanted to give this this series here.
How many giant caterpillars?
Yeah.
Who wants to go? My rating is null and void.
Yeah. I'm going to give it like, oh gosh.
I'll go. I'm going to give it 6 giant caterpillars.
That's what I was pretty much thinking.
Because like, I
caterpillars.
think that it's a thing where I like the swings that it takes.
Yeah.
I think that it can be different. It's the first season, so I think that it really can't be judged on, you know, what the world that it's trying to build and everything else. And I think it built to some interesting things. I think that it played back to the games in at least style and a little bit more of what I think that Zach Krieger's doing, and a little bit less of what Welcome to Raccoon City did, which was just, you know, a strict imitation of that. I think it's trying to advance those ideas. I am in favor of that. I think Lance Reddick is fantastic in this. I think that it has, you know, 2 female leads, and doing those things is good stuff. There's a lot of good things happening. There's a lot of interesting stuff. But it does kind of have first season of TV, Netflix, pandemic show stuff going on for it.
Yeah.
And so it would be, I would watch the second season if it came out, but it's not, you know, wasn't running out the door for it, nor do I think that it's, you know, the first place I direct anybody into the Resident Evil universe.
Yeah, I also will give it 6 caterpillars. I really like a lot of it, honestly, especially the young characters. And I think, like, if we had more time with them, or if it was just, I understand that the 2 timelines thing was part of the show from the beginning, but I think that's what hurt it the most for me, was not even that it took place in 2 timelines, just the pacing and the way they doled out the 2 timelines over the episodes, like, really, especially watching it the second time, really like dragged out for me. I was like, oh my God, get to the other one already. Like, what is happening? You know, and because Jade's story is just kind of like really boring in the beginning, and then we don't even see Billy till halfway. I think if they had just like doled it out much differently, it could have worked better for me. But yeah, but I did like these 2 female leads, even though I did say that too many Weskers should have been the whole show.
Wesker publicity, please.
Yeah, but you know, he's just great. What are you gonna do? And it is hindsight, but yeah, but I thought it was good, and I when the first time I watched it, I was really like, oh, that sucks that they like canceled it, because I really did enjoy it. But this is not exactly a hot take, but like the fucking binge model sucks. Like we're all sick of it. Like this is a show that clearly was trying to be like a mystery box thing. That's why they held so much back for this timeline stuff, so it could be revealed as a mystery. But when you watch it as a binge, you're just bored, and then there's no point because you know you're gonna watch the next one in like 5 seconds anyways. You know, if it were week to week, then we could all talk about it and be like, oh holy shit, like what's going on? You know, like there would have been threads and posts and all sorts of things.
I
trying
totally
to guess.
agree. I think it got ruined by the binge model. It also came out like around the same time as Stranger Things season 4.
Oh,
so that was like a rough time. And then I just think that the Resident Evil fans are just
a little toxic,
super toxic. And I am incredibly interested to see, you know, because I don't know anything about the new movie, but after, you know, the incredible reception of Weapons, I just kind of am assuming that it's going to be good. This new Zach Kreger film coming out, and I'm just like very curious to see if the fans turn even on this, because
I bet they do. I bet some of them do.
Because I feel like they've
be,
kind of not liked any of.
Is the protagonist going to be a dude? Like I haven't even watched the trailer.
Yeah, it's going to be a dude.
So I think like maybe they'll finally like it, because obviously like everybody liked Mila Jovovich for whatever reasons, but then all these other ones like people have disliked, and I feel like the Resident Evil fans, like they're like, okay, well we got 2 teenagers that we can't sexualize because it's weird. And then the older versions are also not being sexualized even a little bit. Like she's literally covered in, like I said, blood and guts in a full body jumpsuit, like the entire first 5 episodes. And so,
oh no.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that, you know, it wasn't giving them any of that. I mean, these are the fans who left all those horrible comments on the Raccoon City movie that we just watched. So this one, if it has a lead male, they might like it a lot more. But yeah, I don't think this show really even had a chance with those dudes.
I think it got like ripped apart by critics and then fans. But I do know a lot of people that watched it and talked to me and said they liked it, loved it. And I think people that went into it like with open mind and not as much like,
I didn't know any. So
not as much
I watched
baggage.
this show
Really
when
liked
it came out because you worked on it, and I had never seen all these Resident Evil movies we've been watching for all these months. I'm seeing them for the first time right now. It's only this show that it was my only.
Because I do think it does. I do think it does a really good job of like bringing people into a new thing.
Yeah.
That is like still, you know, still including in some way this like insane labyrinth, you know, like of lore that is the Resident Evil games. That's like, you know, even confusing for me who's played all the games.
I mean, I definitely 100% liked it more before I knew anything else. Like watching it this time, I liked it less because I have so much more context now.
So
and
I just think it was one thing where like the supposed fans of the game just like killed it outright, and you know, then you know, I guess you know, with Lance Reddick passing away, you look back and think like, okay, so even if it did get renewed, they would have been screwed over.
Yeah, well, and that's another thing too with like Netflix is so they've gotten weirder about it, like since the whole the Great Correction or whatever, the streaming correction thing, because before Netflix shows, they would never fucking announce it was canceled. They would just let everybody be wondering for like 1,000 years, and then eventually actors, creatives, everyone started getting pissed because you can't do that with a regular TV show. You have to release everybody, and Netflix didn't have to. They were just like, we can do whatever we want. But then people started being like, okay, no, you got to act like everybody else. I think that's probably part of the strikes too. And then they like, after the correction thing, they actually are almost going the other way now, where they're canceling stuff immediately when it's not working. And it's sort of like, honestly, like from a PR perspective, if you had just they canceled it after 1 month of being on the platform. Yeah. Like I looked it up today. Yeah. It was 1 month that they canceled after the platform. He died 7 to 8 months after that cancellation announcement. If you had not announced it and just yeah, we're probably going to cancel it, but I don't know. I mean, they didn't know it was going to die, obviously.
Yeah.
But if they had just taken their time a little bit, thought about it, gave it more time to grow an audience, waited to see what happened, and then he died, then you can say, oh, well, we got to cancel. He's dead. You know, we just can't. We can't. You know, it would have looked like awesome.
I feel like this just happened recently with the Burrows, where it was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was just finally starting to hear like, oh, this show's actually
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Like,
And
I
they
should
canceled
get
it.
to it, and then they canceled it, and so now I have no interest in watching it. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
so it's just like, can you like wait 5 minutes? Like, I understand now they got to release everybody, but you could still release everybody and be like, oh well, we don't know, maybe it'll come back in like 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know.
Take the Apple Plus model of just quietly make great shows and people will just get to them when they get to them.
Totally. I just wish that they would choose like some show of theirs that's coming out in the future. It doesn't need to be some show that they're like banking their entire Q1 fiscal year on or whatever, like and just decide like, okay, you know what, let's just see what we're gonna put this out week to week and see what happens. And I gotta bet that it would be a better situation because
only Love Is Blind gets that.
Because I don't think they could just blanket be like suddenly, oh, we're no longer doing binge because people
but
will
certain
revolt.
things
People will revolt because there's
based
some
on
people
content,
that love the binge.
you know.
Guys, you know what's great? Watching Lanterns week to week.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
But
I'm old and I can't handle a binge. Like the Eli's this week was just like, hey, don't forget we got to watch Carrie and it's being binge dropped. And I was like,
I'm just telling you for calendar purposes.
I know. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying like, kill me. I don't want to watch a binge show. I
want to watch it every week. Yeah.
I don't have time to watch 8 episodes and like, I just hate that the world is like, oh, this premieres on Friday, and like Friday afternoon, people will have articles out like, oh, ending of Carrie explained.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even. Who watches the show that fast?
Yeah.
No one.
Also, if you need the end of Carrie explained, who
knows how the TV show
That's
is.
true. That's true. Yeah, and I think it all, if you don't know this, a lot of people do know, it all comes down to the fact it all comes down to the fact that these streaming services, for whatever stupid reason, the only stat that they actually base all their financials on is signing up. The first thing that you watch after you sign up.
Yep.
That's the only number that they are able to like give to a shareholder for whatever reason, which is like so stupid. It's
you
just
can pick any metric.
Views.
Yeah.
It's just be views. Like, why do you care so much about what got people to sign up? Like, and I guess it's probably because most people aren't stupid like us that just leave ourselves subscribed to all streaming services or no matter what.
Yes,
You know, there are other people who are smart and unsubscribe.
I say I need it all for work. So
yeah. I mean, I've never, it's just, I don't know.
I got close to canceling Prime.
Ooh. But then what about your deliveries?
Yeah, well, that was part of the reason
point?
too. But
Yeah.
then I'm like, now I want to watch that criminal show.
Oh.
and the Carrie show now.
And the Carrie show.
Yeah. So there you go.
And the Rings of Power.
I was really bummed when the show got canceled.
Hot Sauron.
Yeah.
Like I said, people are always like, oh, what is like some dream project you would love to work on? And I was like, this was kind of it,
Yeah, I mean, I can say
Resident
that
Evil,
I was.
it's like something I really love, and was like, holy crap, I get to do this show. Yeah,
I was very excited for Justin.
I had a great time.
Yeah,
and I think the show is good.
Yeah. And I think that this franchise, as we've seen, and look, I was a defender of Welcome to Raccoon City more than anybody on the show.
Oh, right, that's true. You were. Forgot about that.
I think that I would the lore is a jumping off point, and it is not sacred in any way, shape, or form. And I would take this interpretation because in the games, the world doesn't end. Raccoon City gets nuked, and things move on. And so, if, Umbrella is a pharmaceutical company, and these things, it's taking those things and thinking about them and trying to take it forward. I think that is maybe what we'll see with Zach Krieger's, but that's what I'd want for these types of adaptations. And, I'm not going to disparage a show like this for taking a different creative direction.
Yeah.
By the way, what the fuck was Billy's actual motivation? She wanted to destroy the university because she didn't want people to remember all the old world? For what? Why? What was she even?
We'll never
Because
know.
everyone called her psycho.
Yeah, I'm not psycho.
Everyone in the past called her psycho.
She didn't want anyone to see the movie Psycho.
That's right. From the perspective of the show.
Shower curtain.
We just watched Teenage Sex and the Get Me Husband last night.
Frequent Never Guest and I saw End of Oak Street this weekend, and several times in that movie I only ever split diopter.
Yes. Classic. Oh, man. All right. Well, I think that's going to bring us to the end of our discussion on Resident Evil, the live-action Netflix series from 2022. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and you can still, if you listened all the way through but still want to go see all those incredible performances and the stuff from Lance Reddick, you can just go watch it right now.
Yep.
Keep giving it those views. I'm sure people are still watching it. I guarantee.
Recommend it. Big Caterpillar.
And okay, but you know what? We still got more Resident Evil coming at you.
I did not know this till today.
We are not yet ready to get to the new film yet. There's still one more thing we got to watch, and it's the 2023 CG film called Resident Evil Death Island.
It's pretty crazy we haven't been to any islands yet, when I think about it.
Here we go, and we're going to the worst
Cabin
one.
Fever
We're going
made it
to
to an
Death
island. Cabin Fever made it to an island before Resident Evil.
It did. It sure did.
That's true.
With Sean
Can't
Astin.
wait to get to Death Island. That's going to be a fun one with all the. Well, we'll see. I don't even know who's in it.
Yeah,
so we'll see. But this is the newest, so it should look like the best CG we've seen of all of the films. I mean, it's the newest one, right?
We'll see.
It's gonna look like it's a Pixar. Toy Story 5.
yeah, right. It should look as good as that. We'll find out. But in the meantime, Eliz, where can people reach out?
Yeah, you can email us at sequelrights@gmail.com or leave us a comment or reply on YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram, or Facebook.
And rate and review wherever you're listening. 5 stars goes a long way to help other people find the show.
That's right. And, we can't leave you guys without another AI song. And I was inspired by, this idea that there could have been a sitcom with the Albert, Albie, and Bert.
Mm-hmm.
So here is, to end the show this week, the kind of sitcom theme song for a show called Three Average Guys. Starring the Albert Wesker clones. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. And we will see you next time for Resident Evil Death Island.
The beaker's bubbling a neon light. 3 of a kind, making everything right in the lab or the lobby. It's all in the plan. Just 3 average guys doing what they can. New Raccoon City is our kind of town with Albert, Albie, and Bert holding it down. On working on joy from the dusk till dawn. Sometimes the copies get a little bit wild, but we're keeping it corporate, keeping it mild. Evelyn's calling, we gotta go fast, making sure Umbrella's future will last. Albert, Albie, and Bert. Albert, Albie, and Bert. Singing a song, rolling along under umbrella. Our business is life itself. I keep it under umbrella. Our business is life itself. Albert, Albie, and Bert. Under umbrella. Our business is life itself. See you next week. See you next week.